Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to a new day of LSD. Let's start day 29. So I had a dream and I actually recorded it, yay. Recorded most of it, anyway. Well, no, maybe not most of it. There's a huge blank of, I don't know what happened, but... I've also noticed one thing about these videos, is that it seems to me like a lot of these videos don't start... One person says, I start the recording, right, and it takes a few seconds for the recording to actually start, and then I go, hello, my name is Leo, but I've been checking, oh, it's him again, I'm gonna come to you, I've been checking a couple of videos, and it always, like, the videos always start with, and my name is Leo, or, Leo, and welcome to, I'm like, what happened to the first part? I'm not sure if that's just I'm actually starting too early, which is weird because I'm waiting quite a lot. Or it doesn't actually start recording until I start talking. What is that? That's a penguin. Alright. Oh! Touched me. Didn't even realize it. Oh, look, we're in the same area, but it's different textures. What are these textures? I don't know what they mean. What's that sound? I feel like that's the sound of a balloon. There's something over there. What is that? Hello? No? Alright, so we streamed yesterday. Streamed a bunch of VR games, which I'll try to get up on YouTube hopefully a little bit faster than last week. One of the games we did play, oh, there's the penguin again. Let's touch him again, fuck it. The penguin, come at me, bro! We played PlayStation VR Worlds. We just played the entirety of it. Although I didn't finish... Well, we did all the tracks, but yeah, I didn't actually finish the VR Luge, and I didn't actually finish the frickin', what's the game? The Tron breakout game? I forgot the name of it. Blitzball? No, that's not. It kind of feels like Blitzball because you're this big, like, sphere. But no, but I finished London Heist, which was the first time. I keep failing that when I was playing it at my parents' house. And then I hadn't played it since. What was the other thing we did? The ocean thing, which is, you can't fail that. Yeah, and then I finished Scavenger's Odyssey, which is a cool game, but I don't know if it's just that I've been playing the VR for too long. Because I have noticed that on Sundays when I do these big VR sessions, by the end of it I feel a little bit not right. But I feel like that game in particular was making me quite sick. And I was a bit moof after that. Like, I jumped on and I played Yakuza 0 immediately afterwards, but I was like, oh god, I need a little bit of a break here. Because, yeah. I think it was that game in particular, because that game, you're moving in first person, and you're side-stepping and stuff, and I think that's what does it for you. I noticed that when again, I can't show it to you because it's blocked for recording, but the Biohazard Vendetta VR experience, which is basically just a VR trailer for the Resident Evil Vendetta CG movie. Um, sorry, I'm blowing my nose. It has two parts where you're a zombie, but you're coming out of an elevator, and then you're gonna turn right, and then charge down a corridor towards Chris and Leon. But as you're turning, the screen like sort of blacks out 2 times as you're turning, and I think that's one of those things that they instigate. The blackout effect is generally a trick to stop you from throwing the fuck up when you play the game. But that game, this game which honestly has no such thing, so prepare to bath. I should actually look that up on the internet to see if other people have been affected by that. Because I would say that, on the grand scheme of things, I take to VR pretty well. I know there are some people that like play VR and it doesn't really matter what game it is or what it is. They'll just start like ralphing. What is that? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, no, but I touched it. Oh. No, it's not nothing. It's just invisible. God, back here again? Really loving Happy Land today, aren't we? And a new texture, yeah. Very, I was gonna say Picasso, but it's just really, abstract art. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the father-in-law is actually a painter, quite a famous one, actually. Well, he was quite famous. He still is in art circles, but that's about it. And he does a lot of this, like, abstract art. Which I think you can actually see some of his art if you watch the Leo Axe Snatch, the barroom scene. Because I believe when what was his name? I forgot the character's name, but Vinnie Jones's character is like sitting down while the 2 guys are talking to him, and he's drinking, in my video, drinking various beverages because I changed it for every single cut. Yeah, like behind me is this like big blue, like sort of like circle-ish painting. Yeah, that's his. Which is actually 2 paintings, or two canvases, like fused into one like painting. He really likes doing really big fucking paintings. It just takes this giant canvas and paints it for a while. I'm in the same area I was at before. So much so that I bet you that penguin's gonna come out. Yeah, Peggy, where you at? There you are. Let's go, boy. I'm just gonna keep touching the penguin. Watch it put me... It did. I'm back. And there seem to be more white things in the water. So I'm still in fucking, what's the name? And what's that there? Oh, whoa, a borealis! Raw borealis. This time of year, in this area, entirely localized in your kitchen. Alright, let's find that penguin again. We're gonna see how many times I can touch that penguin today. Alright, where's the shit? There's the castle. I don't really have a, like, really good gauge on this. Yeah, this Happy Land and, what's the other one? Oh, the dream's about to end. Happy Land and, oh, that was an upper. What was an upper? Happy Land and the big area with that actually has a map. Those 2 areas are, yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's talk about my dream. Yeah, because I had a dream. So anyway, yeah, the VR stuff, that'll go up. I haven't actually checked Actually, we should check. I noticed that last week. I didn't talk about this, but last week, and when I did some VR stuff, some of the VR videos either weren't on Twitch VOD. For example, I noticed that it might have actually been the contents that did that, but I noticed that when I did it seems to all be there. We got 15 minutes for the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Jackal Assault, where I played through the game twice. We got Joshua Bell, that's actually been copyright claimed. Well, to be fair, it is a song. We got the kitchen demo, which is just 6 minutes, and then we got PlayStation VR in 2 parts. Because I think I cut the recording at one point. So recording, and all those games allow me to record through the PlayStation, and I've noticed that recording straight through the PlayStation is so much more reliable than using my recording software. Funny that. It's a shame that more games don't let me actually do that. It's also a shame that like games like actually we already figured out how to fix that. What's that? You were about to say. Yeah, I was. You were about to say it's a shame that the PlayStation, when you're playing non-VR games, it shows you that screen where the actual game is like slightly smaller, but it shows you the messages on the side, and it's got a space for a cam that you can actually do because you have the PlayStation camera. Not that I really want to. But you'd prefer to play the game at full thing. But you can do that. If you turn off comments, then it goes full screen. So maybe you should just stream through the PlayStation. And just not use the whole park at all. You know what else you could do? What's that? Well, actually, So what I was about to say is you could actually stream through the PlayStation and record on the whole park at the same time. Although I don't really know why you'd want to do that. Assuming that Twitch picks up the stream and as a backup. Well, yeah, okay. Well, if I was going to record, I could just do it standalone. Yeah, well, you wouldn't even need the park software. But then you'd still need this mic in front of you. But my main problem is if you were streaming directly through the PlayStation, when I do the VR stuff, I'm wearing the VR goggles, which has the microphone built into it, where the microphone's right next to my mouth. But if I wasn't using VR, I'd be using the microphone in the camera, which I don't think is a very good quality mic. Maybe you can plug this guy into your mic. It's a line-in mic. Maybe you can just plug it in. If it was a USB mic, you'd probably be able to do it. Yeah, that's true. I do still have my Snowball. Yeah, but your Snowball's like a room mic, which I'd prefer a mic that's just for me. Because every now and again there's fucking sounds going on in the room and people talking and stuff. I prefer not to try to minimize that being picked up as much as possible. Maybe. It might be an idea. Because you could even play... You could, in fact, even play, like, Yakuza, for example, with the messages on. And even though the image of the game is a little bit smaller than full screen, you can see the messages right there on the screen. Well, I don't need that, because I use a little laptop next to me that shows me the... Yeah, that's true. I don't need that. You only want to do that if you want to do a face cam. I don't really want to do a face cam. Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about Metroid. Yes. So those videos should be coming out soon. It looks like it's all there. The first part of VR was like 1 minute 13. Sorry, 1 hour 13. The second part was like 2 hours. So I played it for quite a bit. It's like, yeah, three and a bit hours. Sorry. No, that's right. I said that right. 3 and a bit hours. So that's probably enough to make anyone sick. Probably. Anyway, dream. Yes. I'm driving down a highway. Oh god. Again with the driving down the highway? Yeah, but this one was a little bit different. How so? I don't remember. All I wrote down is I was driving down a highway. That's all I remember from that dream. Alright, another dream. So there's this area that needs, like, saving for, like, environmental reasons. Like, maybe they wanted to cut down the trees or something. So some environmental types set up shop outside the area, like, to protest or whatever. And then the military form a perimeter with a fence around it. There's all these, like, military dudes. Soldiers, like, lined up. And then, a major type rolls out this, like, barbed wire, electrified barbed wire along the top of the chain link fence. You know, to stop people from climbing over the fence, I guess. Now, they're not... It's unclear. They're not exactly guarding the trees or the environmental issue. They seem to be guarding, like, some kind of a shantytown or something. I'm not really sure what the situation is. I'm gonna bite my nose. I apologize. I'm not really sure what they're actually guarding. But in any case, I volunteered to go in and solve the problem. Whatever that is. I solved the problem. I don't have any memory of what actually happened. It's probably not important as far as my dream is concerned. I had an adventure. That's all that we need to know about. And then I go back to that area, and there's like a main road, which is always there. And on the corner, and I see some people walking down there. And then where the environmental thing was, there's these big ass trees. And I think they were gonna, like, cut them down for, like, redevelopment or something. So they didn't do that. They turned it into, like, this cool park where there's, like, a footpath that goes through the trees. But they didn't, like, damage the trees. They, like, sort of built, like, an elevated walkway that goes, like, over the roots of the trees. It's kind of cool. It looks really cool. And then where the shantytown was, the fence is gone, and that's all been, I guess, taken down. And they've turned it into, like, a really nice set of apartments. So I don't know if that was, like, for homeless or something. And maybe now that they would, I don't know, let homeless stay in there. The way I see it is maybe, because if you just build beautiful apartments for homeless that were living in a shantytown, the apartments are probably just going to turn into a shantytown. So they might only give it to, like, people who, like, sign up for some sort of program, or maybe, like, working a job or something. And then they'll give those places to those people. Something like that. It's unclear. It's really unclear. But at least I actually was able to write something down from the dream I had last night. As opposed to usually when I have absolutely no idea what happened. Alright, well, I'm done. So I'm going to save the game, and we come back tomorrow. We'll play some more LSD, and it'll be... Wait a second. No, it's fine. Okay. Jeez, I just gave myself a heart attack. Because it says 30 behind the thing, day 30. I was like, wait a minute, today's the 29th. No. It's day 30 now because we just did 29. I'm like, scaring the shit out of myself. It's fine. Yeah, so I'll have day 31 tomorrow. Then we'll have day 30 tomorrow. And day 31 on Wednesday. And then day 32 will be Thursday, the 1st of February. Can't wait. Alrighty, but for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.